It's just me, right? I'm the crazy, paranoid fucking lunatic.
Yes.
At least I don't sell other people's shit. I make my own shit.
Yes, you make shit.
I am my own man. I am my own voice. The reason you shouldn't be taken seriously at all is because you don't make your own thing.
Dude, you have no right to be telling others who should and shouldn't be taken seriously.
Zero value. You are a parasitic man. And it's fucking disgusting. Disgusting. And people who will accept this shit and tell me I'm fucking wrong, no, you're the reason the internet's fucked these days. You're the reason we don't get anything that's entertaining or cool, because the only people who exist are soulless grifters like this, dude, who don't give a fuck about anything except. Is
anyone taking this guy seriously at this point?
And being cool.
Is there any point in me doing this stream?
Or in Kiwi Farm's community? What the fuck?
Shit.
What the fuck?
Delete that.
Folks, people will tell me, PPP, it's just a clip channel. It's minding its own business. It's just a clip channel. No, it's not. And I'm going to show you exactly the sort of fucking horseshit I've been having to deal with this dumb cunt from the moment she tried to snake on Ethan Ralph. From the fucking moment she snaked on Ethan Ralph and left that side behind because she knew that she couldn't continue her grift there. Has nothing to do with principles or morals or anything like this. She snaked on Ethan Ralph and Warski because it was going to threaten her grift.
Where's the proof of any of this?
Watch her if she was associated with those fucking people. So she snaked them for the sake of her own grift.
Holy
and you know what?
Shit, this guy's mad.
I used her in that fucking interview because I thought she might have something important to say. But the reality of it was she had zero important to say. And from that point on, from that interview on,
why do you care?
Constantly was trying to tell me what to do, how to make my content. You don't fucking believe me? You think she's just a clip channel minding her own fucking business? Let me show you this shit. Let me show you these fucking DMs. I'm just going to show them to you because the reality of it is I don't like to show this shit, but you people have to understand this isn't just a clip channel. This is some cunt who comes in here and tries to fucking tell me to stop going after New Project 2 for the sake of Kiwi Farms. Look at this.
Are you guys showing anything to back that up? Any kind of screenshots, anything like that?
From
here we go.
The 30th of May.
I love how this guy presents things, by the way.
I'm actually kind of sad for Josh that New Project 2 is down. The others seem to have alternatives. Is there any real proof that New Project 2 actually has anything malicious going on, other than company politics? Do you want to lose Kiwi Farms or something? Sad face. It's the best internet resource for cows. Now, I just fucking ignored this emotional blackmail.
Emotional blackmail?
Completely fucking ignored this emotional blackmail. Oh my God.
I mean, I don't agree with what Booberly is saying there, but...
He was clearly
not entirely, but this isn't nearly as bad as he's making out to be at all.
As a site that Dick Masterson dictates who and what can be posted? Is that what you wanted? It to be some sick fucking Frankenstein abomination under Dick Masterson's thumb?
This guy has 264 people watching him.
Right? You wanted Josh to be beholden to Dick.
Hang on a second.
New Project 2 of course he was going to find another source of funding. And if he didn't, if he could only survive off the benefactorship of Dick Masterson, a man who in the coming months would endorse Lolicon, basically come to the point of endorsing pedophilia, who would be defending pedophiles like Digibro.
Joshua Connor Moon, for those who aren't keeping score here, is a pedophile, by the way.
You shouldn't want there to be one either, you dumb cunt. But you come in here trying
How can this guy get up on his high horse and say this shit, and then go ahead?
It's not just a clip channel there, guys. It's somebody that injects themselves into shit.
Esoteric Room PPP's chat says John Kelling is sniping.
Have any sort of authority. It's fucking retarded. And it just gets worse. It just gets fucking worse. Like, She just sends me like 5, 6 more fucking DMs I don't respond to.
JMK, the FBI snitch.
Now look at this. She tries to do a gotcha on me in private.
No one
DMs
cares about PPP's opinions, by the way. All they want to see is get guitar fights. That's why they're bringing me up in the chat.
You have a PayPal button. I never hid the fact that I had a PayPal button. The only gotcha it would be is that you
know what? Tell PPP that he's a little coward little bitch, and he's never ever going to confront me. Not in a way where he actually has to be challenged on any of his points.
Fucking donated to it anyway.
Holy shit.
But I gave people the option to give back if they really, really wanted to. But she comes to me to try and say this is a contradiction and that I'm a bad man. Look at this shit.
You're a hypocrite, PPP. Everyone can see it.
Watch, she'll guilt me. And she'll try and tell me I should grift. Like, look at this shit. And I go, it's the tasteful PayPal button. Go ahead and send $1,000. Okay, so now people who have Patreon.
A tasteful PayPal button.
This is kind of the same. Considering no one has ever donated. And I don't shill it. No, it's absolutely fucking not. Well, I've had people give me money before without asking. However, if you create something and spend your
His entire chat has been taken over by me.
Wrong with shilling yourself.
Nobody gives a shit about any of this dumb shit. What the fuck is PPP's point even here?
Though shelf shilling isn't as effective, you are better
off if
someone organically compliments, etc. It kills the fun if you think about money in my opinion.
Who is your favorite VTuber, John? I'm not into the VTube stuff, sorry. I don't have a favorite. I think they're all equally gay.
New project too.
That's just my view on it. If you're into that thing, that's your thing, but
I have no problem with somebody just having a little fucking tip jar. Somebody wants to throw $5 in for beer money, whatever, help support the
If you don't have a problem with people making money on the internet, what the hell is the point of your existence?
Is trying to like tell me that I need to show myself and tempt me into this fucking grift. But she'll tell you she's never interfered with anything.
Here, I gotta mute this because I got a point to make on this because, I'm pretty sure if you guys want to rant... Actually, let's have him on the background. That's fine.
Bullshit.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about PPP. He never ever gets a difference between someone legitimately making money and a fraud. He's never been able to distinguish between those two things, and he calls people who aren't guilty of fraud frauds.
There's nothing wrong with shilling yourself. PPP, you deserve to get paid, pal. And the saddest part of all that shit about Josh and New Project 2, Josh doesn't like you, you fat slob cunt, you fucking whale, you.
Oh, good. If Josh doesn't like you, that's a mark of respect.
He really doesn't like you. He thinks you're a crazy fucking stalker. Psycho cunt. Because you are. Every single person who's ever had an interaction
Imagine
with you
thinking Boober Lee's a psycho crazy stalker. That's a hot take right there.
Josh certainly doesn't. Do you know who else doesn't? Andy Warski? Do you know who else doesn't? Ethan
You're
Ralph?
intimidated by some girl on the internet.
We all have very different viewpoints. The common denominator...
Joshua Connor Moon is a pedophile, keep in mind.
Inserting yourself in shit and then pretending as though you had fuck all to do with it, when in fact you were interfering in shit and then...
Trifox in chat says T-Clip's drama is boring. Yeah, it is.
Here you are.
This guy is so triggered. He's so pissed off at her. He has to keep on ranting about it. You know what I think happened here? I think here's my little wild speculation here. I think PPP got turned down by T-Clips. That's my theory. I think PPP offered to show his starfish to her, and she said, fuck no. And that's why he's so fucking mad right now. That's my little theory. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if there's any basis of reality on it. But given his reaction, that outcome would not surprise me. There is no reason to get this fucking mad at someone over the internet. None. Over some dumb questions in DMs.
Yeah, I'm not showing all these DMs, but I'm going to show you something.
Of course you're not showing all the DMs. Hang on a second. I'm going to go ahead and...
made fun of
hang on a second.
Saying she was beluga league.
I got an idea.
Saying she was insane. She had this army of simps. All this fucking thing. Okay? I cut a promo defending her. In that promo, I said that she probably did have sex with Ralph and Warski. For a few reasons. One, because I believe that was probably the case. Two, I can't be given the appearance of in a video just white knighting some bitch, simping for some bitch.
You're not going to show all the DMs? Okay. All right. We're going to see what the fuck is going on with these DMs now. You made a big deal about it. Now we've made a big stink about it. I'm going to find a way to get those DMs. I'm going to show them my stream. And I'm going to read the whole fucking thing.
in that video.
Because what you showed such far is such a big nothing burger that it makes it's such a big nothing burger, just like all the other shit that this guy says.
Saying Ralph and Andy has had sex with me because I didn't release the DMs. You know, I've had threatening DMs from Ralph for a few weeks now, so I didn't want to give him an excuse to go at me. I didn't clip about Andy's ex having an abortion. I want to go back to finding entertaining topics. They do a roast stream about me because they can't handle me clipping you. Josh, anyone else who isn't positive or kissing their asses. Now you act just like Ralph.
You do.
This is in June.
You are acting just like Ralph. What were your criticisms against Ralph? Ralph's turning against everyone. Ralph's banning people from his chat. Ralph's such a lolcow, he reacts to everything. PPP, you're doing all those same things, and frankly, at least Ralph is doing something he likes. You're just ranting and raving like a madman because you're mad. That's it.
That I said she probably had sex with Ralph and Worski, and that's why she didn't want to leak all the DMs. And you know what? It's probably still the fucking case.
Also, let's keep in mind, PPP exonerated Ralph, saying he did absolutely nothing wrong. I don't care if he's doing that as a joke. It does not matter. He's going around saying that Ralph handled it so well that he's exonerated. We shouldn't look into him at all. So he should be being compared to Ralph as a compliment.
Started for $4,000 for Miami and then delivered fucking nothing. I never did a Knoxville meetup where I promised a fight that never fucking happened.
No, wait, bullshit! Bullshit! No, that is bullshit! No, you did accept a challenge from Ralph to go to a fight. You did that, and you were saying, I am serious about this fight. I want this fight to happen. You did multiple streams on this and said you wanted to fight Ralph. Like, you, all 400 pounds of you versus all 300 pounds of Ralph. That's the fight that you said you wanted. You weren't joking, you weren't shitposting, you said you wanted this fight to happen. And you called Ralph out for preventing that fight from happening. Get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit. Holy shit, what a fucking disingenuous liar. Like, he thinks his audience is that stupid. He thinks his audience is so stupid that they'll forget it.
Clipping, even if a clip is monetized, it doesn't make a lot of money. It might pay my phone bill after consistently clipping every day for 2 to 3 months. For how much time I spend, it doesn't pay anything. The value had always been in the entertainment, hence why there's so few. Lately, because I'm bored, I'd rather be on Twitter. This dumb fucking cunt. If there's no money to it, if there's no incentive to it, if you're just stooping in the gutter for pennies, why? Why do it? That's my whole fucking
Is he mad because of his tiny butthole stream that was clipped? Probably. That's probably going on here too.
$1,000 that would have went to the fucking...
By the way, just a reminder, I'm banned from his chat because he can't handle me. He is that triggered by it.
Fucking pennies. 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 And fucking make it acceptable for other clip channels to do the same thing. Monetizing off other people's shit. Stealing other people's shit to try and line your pocket with pennies. With pennies.
Then DMCA the videos, PPP. Go ahead and DMCA them if you're that adamant about it. No, seriously. If this guy's upset that his content is being stolen as he alleges, YouTube has a process for handling that. It's called a DMCA. File it. And by the way, this piece of hypocritical piece of shit does not get on the case of other people that clip his channels, probably for money.
Leak whatever she has. She has fucking nothing. All these DMs make her look bad.
Oh, then show all of them. Then show all of them.
She's fucking crazier than shit. She's fucking losing her mind on me. And I just calmly explained to this fucking dumb cunt. Look at this. You want to know how I respond to her? You may just need to calm down. I obviously cannot just white knight a woman in public. I don't think you slept with them after what you presented. Everyone involved in this is basically a piece of shit. And I don't trust anyone, including someone like you. I don't care what you clip or say. It really has zero bearing on me. Just calm down, which I know doesn't usually work with women. But I'm trying here. I'm trying here. Calm the fuck down. You go from 0 to 100, having zero problem with me, doing these interviews and shit with me, Then you flip to you're exactly the same as Ethan Ralph in a fucking instant. Calm your shit, yeah? Calm your shit. You know, this shit. I'm not really upset, just disappointed. So I was glad you were highlighting the flagging of Gino, of which Andy is definitely a flagger, verified channel, over 200k subs. But then you said the fake stuff about me, and Ralph hates me, Josh hates me, and I'm just clipping the stuff you say about each other, but I am not sweeping. It's not fun for me, is the point. That's why it's so empty on Ralph and Andy's side of things. It's so empty because there's no
T-Clips in
money there,
chat
'cause
says
no
he's
one's
talking about
watching it. That was
DMs in
the real
June
problem.
and October.
And that's why I pointed this
The
stuff
DMs
out
was before
really
my
hurts
interview.
him. Anyway, sorry for calling you Ralph. Yeah, I'd like my apology again, bitch. Because you know I'm not the exact same as Ethan Ralph, you fucking fat...
No, you're worse than Ralph. You're right. You're right about that, PPP. You are worse than him.
I'm fat. I'm egotistical. I think I'm better than everyone else. That doesn't make somebody Ethan Ralph.
You're drunk. You're gluttonous.
Even have self-awareness.
You've never held a job in your life. You lie for money.
Then I'm not Ethan Ralph.
You cuck to Nick Rekieta and Josh just like Ralph did in the past.
Whale you, because it's your go-to as soon as you're offended by anything is to say that I'm Ethan Ralph, and you were doing it back in June.
What other comparisons does he have to Ralph? He showed his dick on the internet. He what else did he do?
You know, but look at her go. Like, this is what she thinks.
Solo accused to be a gunk guard.
Look at this.
I am not a fucking
Especially
gunk guard for
since
saying
I don't
PPP
wanna
is
be
worse
the
than
topic.
Ralph.
You don't
What the
want
fuck are you
the
talking
topic.
about?
Well, you did a fucking great job not being the topic, inserting yourself into this shit. Into this shit. Did a great job, because you are the topic now. You're in the limelight now. You're in the big time, kid. But look what she thinks of herself. But I am not in it. I am basically chat highlighted. She thinks that she's chat personified. This weird fucking complex these people have where they think that they're you, or they're your representative, or they're your voice. You in the chat are each individuals. You're not a collective there. You might be a collective in the chat, but I am not your voice. I am not you personified. I am me and my viewpoint. I am my own person. I have my own viewpoint. I don't just try and take what the aggregate is from chat and make that my worldview.
Yeah, you do. That's why you cucked it. That's why you let go of Josh.
Not chat personified.
No, motherfucker. You are not this guy who is unswayable by the audience. Get that fucking notion out of your head, because you stopped going after Josh. You went after Josh for months and months and months. And the moment was convenient, you did a switch because Josh pressured you into cucking, and you bent the knee and kissed the ring. And you know who called you out for that? Godwinson called you out for that, and he was right about that.
It doesn't make you somebody who should be listened to. It means you're somebody that can operate Windows Movie Maker or Filmora. You can't even perform enough to...
You can't run OBS.
You are a clip channel. None of us have to bow to you. None of us have to kiss your ass. None of us have to consult you on anything. And there are a lot of
PPP being just as bad lately has nothing to do with that, with the fact JMK is gunk guard at
I don't know
heart.
of any that have fucking put up paywalls like this.
Okay, buddy, if you want to believe that, go ahead.
But I'm sure they exist. And these
DM Steely says JMK is mean for no reason. Yeah, I'm a big meanie. I'm a bad boy.
And make people their capos by clipping their shit.
PPP bent to Kiwi Farms on the Josh question. 100% correct.
What to do. And then they feel beholden to the clip channel. And then we get clip channels thinking they fucking run shit, and clip channels telling people who actually create content what to do. I will never accept that. You shouldn't either. You shouldn't either.
Okay. This is not how you respond to clip channels. I'll get you how to respond to clip channels. Give me a second. We're going to take a little bit of a break from this. Actually, now let's just keep running first. I'll show it later. But there's a good way and a bad way to respond to clip channels. This is the bad way to respond to it.
I'm going to show you what Josh thinks.
Solo says Kiwi still shun him. Okay. Where's PPP's full docs if that's the case? Where is PPP's updated thread documenting all the spurgouts, all the dumb shit he's been doing at the beginning of his Kiwi Farms thread? Where is all that? Where's his docs, his mother's docs, his social security number, all of it? None of that's there. Kiwis are simps for Josh. Josh directs the Kiwis, and they're not actually going to seriously go after PPP because Josh gave the command not to do that. So of course they're not going to do that. And if anyone speaks out against the grain, they're going to get downvoted on the farms all the time because that's how it works. Because Josh has 20 stock accounts running at Kiwi farms in order to maintain his credibility on the internet.
For literally a year now, because I blocked her and called her a stalker. Like super ambiguously. So she gets maybe 3 likes. And one simp going, "Who hurt you, baby girl?" To each one. I've opted not to say much about it because she does occupy such a limited niche, and trying to write up some fucking dossier and front paging it would be the most petty shit possible. So I've just been following it passively for a long while. So that's what your king, your messiah Josh, who you're obsessed with, thinks of you. He thinks you're a creepy, fucking weirdo stalker who is passive-aggressively taking pot shots at him, trying to slide into DMs and running people's shit, and you're not even worth his time for the right.
Imagine beholding yourself to Joshua Connor Moon.
He has people following.
Something that I've never liked is an e-celeb tactic that's very subtle, but it works. Just say you're friends with a bigger e-celeb, as though they're a big deal, as though their acknowledgement, as though their respect for you makes you a big deal, like they're a king who has benighted you.
Everybody's time, and you don't matter at all, even though you want to.
Everyone in this fucking community, just about, with very little exceptions, seems to play this whole high school bullshit appealing to the cool girls crowd game. It's a complete womanly attitude that makes no fucking sense. This is a grown-ass man bragging about, "I have Joshua Connor Moon's blessing." Holy shit.
You're gonna get the fucking smack down. Just telling you. Just telling you.
By the way, if you're watching this stream, or if you're in his chat, ask PPP if he's so hot shit, why he won't come on this stream right now and go ahead and make his case.
It wasn't enough that she was, inserting herself into this shit and calling you Ethan Ralph and this, that, the other fucking thing. Well, once again, I'm going to show you more fucking bullshit. Look at this shit. Look at this. Okay, this is a request. I have you versus John Michael K. Both can stream on your own channels at the same time. Make it a Kinodrome event. He's Sperging, you're high energy. Think it would be entertaining for viewers, and it's not gunty content. So she's coming to me telling me to debate this guy, who I've already said publicly, I will not be debating.
Tough guy.
I will not.
Tough guy. The balls of this guy. He won't debate me.
But look at her. She's going around into Discords talking to John. Talking to John. John Michael Kelly Booberly, I'm fine with that. PPP knows how to reach me through Twitter or through Discord if he unblocks me, if he's interested. John is following the correct procedure, which is to either reach out to me or I'll reach out to him. For T-Clips, she wants to run shit. She thinks she knows how things should be. She wants to control me. So she goes to John. She goes to John and tries to set up a debate between us. But she'll say she's just a clipping channel and she doesn't insert herself into fucking anything. Bullshit. Why am I getting fucking DMs?
How is this? This guy doesn't even have anything on me. He even praises me in this instance. What the fuck?
Bullshit. Bullshit. Know your fucking place. Know your role and shut your fucking mouth. You're a fucking clip channel. If you want to say I'm innocent, this is so gay. I don't want to be a character, then don't send me shit like this. Don't go to other people and try and set up shit for me. Fuck you. If I want to debate John Michael Kelly, I'll debate John Michael Kelly. And eventually, I did.
No, you didn't.
Because you faggot Spergs forced it down my fucking throat. So I did it. And now it's still not good enough for a lot of you faggots out there.
No, you didn't debate me, bitch. You know, repeating "I am your father" 20,000 times is not a fucking quote-unquote debate.
I told him no on
What a fucking liar. Disingenuous liar. Yeah, you want to stream with me, but all you did was shout, I am your father, over and over again. That's all you fucking did.
The viewers would like it. It's fine, though. She doesn't just say, okay, or
PPP and JMK confirmed for running a unified op. What the fuck are you talking about? I hate this guy. I'm not friends with this guy. I've never worked with him. I want him to kill himself.
Bitch, I told you, fucking knew that publicly I said I didn't want it. And here I am privately telling you I have no fucking interest in this.
Yeah, the dogs are barking at something outside. Don't worry about it.
And push it anyway. Is it the end of the world? No. It's not the end of the world. But when you try and say you're just a clipping channel and you're not doing anything, it's
Mr.
bullshit.
Sadsong said, I agree.
Bullshit.
I listened to it. PPP was unbearable.
Bullshit.
Zoom finally destroyed
You fucking
PPP.
insert yourself in
Yeah,
spots that
he
people
couldn't
say
handle
all
Zoom
the
either.
time.
He's scared
Trying to run a
shitless of
narrative
Zoom.
or trying to get them to do what you want.
But he wants to act like a tough guy.
Is it just me? Is it just me? And I'll tell you, I'll tell you, one reason I honestly think that she has to grift is that she's broke as fuck because she doesn't work a job. She talks about working a job, but in DMs with me, she talks about how her internet connection isn't working and she needs to pay like $200 to fix it. She won't have a good connection unless she comes with $200. Later, she would ask me for $200 on Cash App to debate. So I don't think this woman works a job or anything like that. She can't afford her internet bill.
That's a lot of assumptions here, PPP.
Try and afford an internet bill.
We all know you don't have a job. You never held a job in your life. Preaching is not a job.
so full
Selling
of
water
shit.
filters is not a job. YouTube is not a job. You've never worked a fucking day in your life. Shut the fuck up.
It's just fucking, it's just mongoloidism. But then, look, I'm just going to show you one out of dozens and dozens.
Vaz, this guy is just a kid with arguments like your father, DMs that do not matter, that is a coward, that simps with a kiwi, etc.
By the way.
But yet people are cheering this guy on like he's destroying E-slubs left and right. He didn't destroy shit. He never hurt Ralph's bottom line at all.
I like how PPP thinks he does more than I do. And all he does is go on camera and sweat like a fat pig. Wait a minute. Who's the fucking pig? Who is the fat pig?
Oh, you want to know who the fat pig is?
I get it. I'm fat too, but
You're fucking grotesquely
look at you,
fat.
You pig. You fucking swine, you.
Okay, let's put this matter to rest. Give me a moment. Let me see if I can put an image up on, throw an image up on here.
Look at this shit. Discusses drama like we do here in Discord. Bitch, there is a big fucking difference between discussing drama on Discord with your friends in a text format where there's no pressure, nobody's watching, it doesn't matter if you fuck up, it doesn't really matter what you say, versus actually going live on the air and performing to entertain people. There is a big fucking difference. You giving your take on Twitter or your take on
You
Discord,
tell me
where you have
if
all
this
day to
guy
sit there
has
and
any
fucking
right
write
to call
down.
anyone a fat
Meanwhile, I
fucking
have
pig.
two extemporaneous
Look at this
from the
guy.
top of my
This is
fucking
the guy
head.
who's calling other people
I'm on
fat fucking
camera,
pigs.
Performing,
Yeah.
trying to entertain people.
Yeah,
trying
good
to
job.
inform
Good job
people.
there.
You thinking that posting on Discord or Twitter is the same thing as that is fucking retarded. It's silly. It's silly. If you can do what I do, do it. But you can't because you have no talent, because you have no ability. So that's why you're a clip channel. If people cared about what you had to say, they would care.
He's fatter now, John. He's even fatter. Yeah, that was PPP two years ago, before he doubled his weight and size.
For sorting through a 2-hour stream and finding the good parts, it is a lot more time and effort on my part, and I do it because it helps people catch up and entertain. How much fucking work is it, folks, to watch videos you were going to watch anyway? Fire up Y2 downloader or YouTube DL or whatever downloading software, download the video, import it into an editing file, trim timeline to the beginning, trim timeline at the end, put the clips together that you want. That doesn't take any more than 10 or 15 minutes.
Bullshit.
I'm being fucking
No. This guy's so full of shit. Finding clips, finding the shit, watching through hours and hours of boring, dry, useless content from shows like Nick Arcada, Baked Alaska, PPP himself, and getting the parts that are good, that takes a lot of patience in order to do that. And getting it just right and edited together, it takes more work than that. Shut the fuck up.
You're not making a documentary editing. You're not making...
This guy, all he does is open on his webcam, turn on to his fat fucking face, and freak out every day. And he's talking about effort.
It's so easy.
Buddha Yen says turn up the volume. All right, I can turn it up a little bit. Is that better?
Them pretending like they actually matter. And you know, I really wouldn't have a problem with clip channels, and I really don't.
Yeah, you do.
Archive my videos or somebody else's videos to preserve them because they think or they want other people to be able to access them or see them. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, you do. You're bitching about it right now.
Monetize shit that doesn't belong to you, and even now
he's gonna play about monetization.
Paywall that doesn't belong to you, and you go, oh, it's transformative. It's transform. It's just a fucking cope. It's a fucking cope, regardless of whether it's legal or not or fair use or not. It's still theft. It's still parasitism.
It's still theft.
It's still making a cottage industry out of being the middleman.
You are a cottage industry.
Silly.
You are the whole cottage industry, in fact.
It is a lot more time and effort on my part, and you do it because it helps people catch up and entertain. Many times there were channels that were nuked, and people didn't know where to find them. Only someone who's never edited in their life can say I'm a parasite, because it's effort.
JMK, did you ever watch PPP's 5-hour documentary on Hollywood God? No, I don't think I will. It's 5 hours and some retarded nobody? Fuck that.
Godwinson has edited. It's not effort. It's not effort. Maybe it's effort to put together a Godwinson Kino like the Michelle Malkin video or something like that.
Look at him ignore the chat, by the way. He's not addressing the chat. He doesn't do that because they're actually critical of him. They're actually calling him out here, like this John Doe character, but he won't address that.
I'm sorry. It takes about as much effort as me squeezing out a
Monday Matt is such a loser now because he blocked him on Twitter. Fucking hypocrite.
Look at this. It's all performative. I wouldn't address their criticism in good faith. I know it's to bait me into streaming with them. I won't unless paid, because I'm not going to be manipulated like that. You won't stream your viewpoint with another person unless you're paid? So you're better than everybody else, right? Everybody else who gives their opinion for
he does
free
this
or goes
instead
on
of
live
flagging.
streams or does
Exactly.
debates, they don't do it to get paid, do they? No, but you need to be paid. And this same fucking cunt says that I should pay people for running OBS. She thinks that it's slavery to ask King of Pole to run OBS or Kraut to run OBS. She thinks that they all should be paid $50 a pop for their time or paid an hourly minimum wage.
No, people shouldn't run OBS for you. People shouldn't act as capos for you. They shouldn't do your work for you. What they should do instead is tell you to fuck off and run OBS yourself instead of being such a fucking retard who can't manage a basic streaming software. That's what should happen. And by the way, if I was to do that work for you for whatever retarded reason, I would demand a cut of the money.
And when I see grifters like this, I say, fuck you. Fuck you. You aren't going to be monetizing me and my shit.
Oh, I will be. I'll be monetizing your shit for sure.
It's sad. Sad. And there are simps here in this chat now.
At the very fucking least, I'm going to make some good content off of it.
Goddess there. Which is so pathetic because once again, look at this cunt. Are you seriously wanting to worship that bitch's feet that bad? Is that what it's about? Is that what it's about?
Again, this guy's criticizing someone else for their looks. This guy right here.
Guys.
Yeah.
Wake the fuck up. Even if you think I'm the biggest piece of shit in the world, such an arrogant, egotistical man, How can you defend this grift? It's shameless. How can you defend it? How can you defend her as a clip channel coming into this fucking shit?
That was Godwin's and not PPP asking for that.
I don't know.
No, they've both asked people, various people, to do their OBS streams for them.
Who, because I picked a fight with, I've received more blowback than any other person. Not even Ethan Ralph comes at me as hard as this bitch does. Seriously. Not Nick Fuentes, not Baked Alaska, not John Michael Kelly, not anyone. This bitch.
That's because she didn't do anything.
And it's because she's a woman and she gets angry if somebody insults her.
No, the reason that people are upset with you going after T-Clips is because she didn't do anything.
It's crazy to me.
Like, what's the big crime she committed?
I thought Ethan
the criticisms you have is, oh, she's fat and she makes money.
Who's a simp army?
You're fat, you make money.
How does it exist? Why does it exist? I don't fucking know. People these days, I guess, are fucking retarded. They'll follow anything. But this grift is unacceptable.
Yes, you're proof they'll follow anything.
Fucked. This is fucked. It's fucked. Nobody can defend it. Even if I'm a hypocrite, it's still the truth. You can't defend this.
Oh, yes, I can.
And
I could defend it, actually.
Like this bitch does, then you are part
because there's nothing wrong with people making money off of their clips or whatever. You've already given blanket permission for people to clip your stuff. If people have a problem with other people clipping stuff, they can file DMCA.
And expressing your own viewpoint. Why would you go through all that effort when you can just go steal other people's shit? And then pretend like you're some famous and important person. That you can make other people kiss your ring for clout to be clipped on a fucking channel.
You kissed...
Just embarrassing. Look,
you
folks,
kissed Josh's ring.
I'm an hour
you kissed Nick Rekieta's ring. You called yourself a liar on Nick Rekieta's own program and was not able to nail him on anything. How do you do that? How the fuck does the lawyer get to look like an honest man in comparison to you?
Why I have a problem with her.
This is me saying this, by the way. Nick Rekieta looked great compared to you on that stream, PPP.
Because you guys don't get to see the shit that's behind the scenes. You don't get to see how it is to deal with a person like this or a person like Jarbo.
Go cry more. Go lie about being flagged more. Holy shit.
They're scum. They're soulless. They just want money. They just want clout. I'm going to call them out for that.
You just want clout. That's all, and money. That's all you want.
And fuck you. Fuck you. So... I'm going to go watch pro wrestling. I'm going to review it with Cahool.
What is with these people with wrestling?
And that's about it. And I'm going to continue to go about my fucking life as these T-clip simps and faggots cry about how evil I am as they watch all my videos and enjoy them.
No, Ashton. That's not how this is going to go down.
Oh,
here's the thing. Anything bad that happens to Ashton, I'm going to be there. Anything that goes wrong, I'll make that happen. Here's the thing. This guy, I'm not going to go ahead and just be like, oh, okay, yeah, we're just going to like ease off of him. No. He's on the top of the shit list at this point. Fuck this guy. Fuck all of his channels. Fuck everything he does. Fuck him right into the dirt. He wants to act like this fucking big deal. No, fuck this guy. Go ahead and, like, we're going to go ahead and take this guy down bit by bit. We're going to be there to laugh at him. We're going to make him cry. We're going to bully him. We're going to make sure he kills himself. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to stop until this fucker's dead. Because I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of these fucking people thinking that they're going ahead and they can just do all the same things that they blame everyone else in doing and think that they're such a big deal because they have 400 people watching them on a live stream. This is fucking bullshit. Seriously. Like, no, fuck this faggot. I am so done with this stuff. Holy shit. He wants to go after T-Clips for clipping his content. T-Clips, by the way, made PPP. May I remind you people, the reason that PPP grew in popularity was because he went ahead and said, no, the reason that PPP became popular was because T-Clips promoted his shit. When he was having like 10 viewers at a time, T-Clips saw the videos, found them entertaining, made clips of them, promoted them, put them on her YouTube channel, put them out there, monetized them. Because get this, guys, get this. When you monetize the content, YouTube boosts it up in the algorithm. That's how that works, which is why it's stupid to not monetize your shit. This guy is so fucking dumb. Like, everything this guy supposedly stands for is just a lie. Everything. He's not a real Christian. He fakes that shit. He makes money off the internet. Let me see if I could find that that tweet of his. Hold up. Let me find it. Oh, hold on a second. Let's pull up an incognito window here. Reason I have to do that way is because PPP has to be blocked on Twitter. And you know what? I was also thought at one point that PPP was okay. I thought he was doing a good job calling these people out. Because, like, hey, you know what? Yeah, he's right about, yeah, Dick Masterson, Ralph, they're pretty low as shit. I thought it was good. I still have one of his streams mirrored because his channel got taken down. I was giving him props for saying, yeah, good job going after New Project 2. Dick Masterson is a simp, and there is a network covering up his actions. I should have paid more attention to all the bullshit conspiracy theories he was saying, because PPP will take a decent point or a decent argument and stretch it to a point where it no longer applies. Dax Herrera never blackmailed anyone. There's no proof of that. That's just fake news he made up in order to get popular. Give me a moment. There's some tweets I want to show you guys, but there's one in particular that I recall him putting out there that I want to show. Hang on, let me take a look what chat's saying. Low-level grifting, poor PPP, gonna have to fillet Surfer for food forever. Nom nom slurp slurp. Yeah, that's basically it. We need to put T-Clips on the pipeline, am I right? I'm not sure what you mean by that. By PPP's own logic, he enjoyed Ralph's content. Yeah, you're right. Keep the pressure on. They're just shekel grubbers playing pretend. Yeah. No, I'm so sick of, like, everyone giving this guy a pass. And the only other people not giving him a pass is fucking EarJuice, whose ratings are in the toilet. Like, he gets maybe 100 viewers on a good live stream. I know this guy made a tweet asking for money for, like, Call of Duty. Like, begging his audience to get... Let me see if I can find it. Like, if someone has that tweet, send it my way. Because I know he posted up there. I know it's out there. There. Let me find some other choice clips. But since I said I was going to show you guys something, let me find some other choice things I can show you of this guy. Only... Hang on a minute. I also might get some callers on this one, just see like what their thoughts on this. Maybe we can have some a PPP fanboy, like an unironic PPP cocksucker, come on here and say why PPP is so based and red pilled for us. That would be fun. Because there are unironic PPP supporters, and they're the worst. Because most people support PPP ironically, where it's like, haha, the joke is we're promoting a fat retard in order to take down other e-celebs. He's the butt of the joke, and he doesn't realize it. That's 3 times your viewers now. HEJAS did nothing wrong. Bullshit. PPP is right about HEJAS. Let's just make that clear. They do stake on everybody. EarJuice records everyone. He goes ahead and secretly does that, and he uses it as ammo against them later down the line. Just like he did with Cog, just like he did with that other guy, Ua, or whatever it is. So no, I haven't forgotten EarJuice's fucking sins either. Fuck that guy. DM Steely says PPP is the base of the based. Well, if by base you mean faggot, then yes, you are 100% correct. Holy shit, these people are fucking... Actually, let me just get this up. Let's put it right over here. Ah, good old archives. I love them. It's a good part to start. Remember this guy? You know how PPP hates Mr. Medicare for some pathological reason? Here he was cheering him on back on November 18th, 2018. Fuck Sargon, knows me please, senpai. He unironically said this. How fucking cringe is that? Sunday, fun day, blood for the blood gods. A fucking loser. You know you are a huge cringy faggot, right? Oh boy, Opix cucking excuses to come. I'm hype. You are a fucking studio anon and a joke. All of your ops were fake and gay. Now what is he doing? He's hanging out with Sargon's #1 man, Kraut. Or former #1 man, Kraut. As though, yeah, Kraut should be forgiven. The guy with all the principles and stuff like that. You know, the guy who ran multiple servers, multiple gay ops servers trying to take down the alt-right instead of just confronting them directly. That guy, get the fuck out of here. Now Kraut spends his days on kiwi farms hanging out with fellow doxers. That's the guy that deserves forgiveness, because he makes good content now, guys. That's another thing. Whenever PPP also LARPs conservative, he's a fucking liberal. And everyone knows it. And that's why he won't debate me, because I challenge him on those views of his. If he ever got into a stream with me again, which is why I'm hesitant to even challenge him to come on here, but he's not going to. But if he did, all he would say is, I am your father, 20,000 times. That's not fucking debating. It's fucking being a retard and just getting accepted for it because you stack the audience in favor of you. You try that against anyone else, you get blown the fuck out, and you know it. Okay, let's see. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of tweets here just praising them. Here's a good one. At the Ralph retort. Thanks for the feature, bro. I'll have to bust out my tard helmet for the next Tendies quest vid. The crown of liberalist for the new king. Holy fucking shit. This guy was thanking Ralph for promoting him. Like, the only reason that this guy ever went at Ralph was because Ralph made fun of him. That's it. This guy's so full of shit. He has no principled objections to anything Ralph has done. If PPP had an underage girlfriend he could fuck, PPP would do it. I guarantee that. Except, wait, that was a little harsh. That was a little too much. PPP doesn't fuck women, okay? He fucks men because he's a fucking faggot. He shaves off all his body's hair, which is a mark of a faggot, and he shows off his asshole in live streams. This guy is gay as fuck. Esoteric PPPism is in the chat. Shit posting. I'm glad you're here. You're PPP's #1 simp. How does it feel to simp for a fat faggot? I have to ask you. Okay. Oh boy. All right. What else can I do? Is there anyone else I want to call out? Man. Here he is trying to hit up Warski back in January. Wonder what that's about. You know, trying to see which people he can trying to see which apples he can polish and butter up to in order to get intel. I like how esoteric PPP isn't responding. It's almost like he's full of shit. It was romantic as fuck. PPP got some lemons, and Surfer made him some lemonade. Sexy as fuck. All right, we'll be going over more PPP related content in the future. Oh, so long as we're here, I said I do this to multiple. I said to multiple people before I do this. So I think there'll be a part 2 of this stream. I'll retitle it later to match it. I know there's some HEJAS simps in the chat who think that HEJAS is based and all that other shit, how they're all great and everything. No, they're not. I'm not going to play this game where just because one person criticizes someone else I don't like, that means that, oh, they're good people now. Because everybody has some criticism against everybody else is the reality. So eventually, a broken clock will be correct. PPP is right about HEJAS, and HEJAS is salty at PPP, and they've probably given some good points themselves. However, HEJAS is guilty of doing gay ops. And I got the proof of that. Keith Richardson in chat says hello. Hey. Let me just pull something up. Pull up something that I had tucked away and was just waiting for a right moment to drop it. Probably should have dropped this sooner. I'll probably leave it publicly for everyone else to just download it and make up their own minds. But this should be fun to find. Oh, Fembot might want to tune into this, by the way. Go ahead and tweet the stream at her. Her, him, it, don't really care. That's not really the point of this part. Where is it? Hang on. We got Biden up there. All right. Okay, guys. This is HEJAS. This is a channel that they created to dox Fembot in the open. This is Stretch, by the way, who I know is also a salty little bitch, which is why he's trying to go at me every other day. No, every single day. This loser is openly running a doxing channel in EarJuice's Discord. That's right. They're guilty of the gay ops shit. And we're going to find some funny names involved with that. Here's Stretch. Laughing my ass off. Good name, I think. And he has this little avatar there. Going ahead, trolling people, shit posting and stuff like that. You got Cliff Wallace here. Fembot. This tweet chain contains the Tonka orbiters, Alex and her mostly, fighting against Fembot and his other socks, accusing him of being Nate. And he links it. And it goes through all the stuff. One of these was an aging chick Fembot used to pretend to be until he got called out. And then it shows some blocking people. Shows some messages from Queen of Bands and Geek Cthulhu. This is Geek explaining the lore about how Queen of Bands was doxxed. Basically, one of his main orbiters, Blood Toker, went to his home. In a similar way as Blood Toker also visited the gun. And Cliff Wallace is always so full of shit. Like, he does all this artistic digging and shit. And it's like his results don't turn up with anything substantive. Some people are saying good dox to tranny. Okay, here's my problem here. I don't really care if people think this person should be doxxed or not. I don't really care if people think that this is good or not. EarJuice pretends to be against doxing. They pretend to be the good boys. And they say, we're not doing gay ops. Here they are doing gay ops. Here they are showing old handles and stuff like that. Doing autistic levels of digging. And this is just Cliff Wallace, right? It's just Cliff Wallace, EarJuice, and Stretch, right? No, it's the whole fucking server. It's the best part of it. This is Queen of Bants basically explaining that he was not a man, but actually a chick, and that Nate is just a friend of him whose account he borrowed. Also confirms the person who leaked his docs was Blood Toker. Queen of Bants was involved in a charity scam, a cancer charity stream for a Z celeb named Broski. Queen of Bants, Joaquim, Disky Fringo not only helped organize the event, but also between them and them allegedly collected all the money. Allegedly, meaning that's full of shit. Cute. Collected all the money Broski needed, so he used that fact as an excuse to use the donations to viewers and blah, blah, blah. Going through all this shit. Leaked DMs between Cog and Spectre. Yeah, Spectre's involved in this too. Wow, Spectre involved in gay ops, but he says he isn't involved in gay ops. Wow. It's almost like Spectre's full of shit on everything. This is one of Queen of Bant's old ops doxing servers. It was shared with Joaquim and Vamp and a few other orbiters. JMK Fembro shielding. Look, I don't have anything personal against Queen of Bants or Fembot. I'm not saying they're exonerated. They do say some stupid shit. They have said some stupid shit about me and others and stuff like that. But here's the thing. I'm not saying that Fembot is innocent or a good boy now. In fact, frankly, I gotta be honest, I'm not buying this idea. I don't know if Fembot is secretly pretending to be a man or a woman at this point. I have searched so many different reports about this. It's pronounced Spectre. No, I get it's pronounced Spectre, but he's such a faggot retard, doesn't deserve the respect to have his name pronounced correctly. This is him digging up all these usernames and shit like that. So many autistic screenshots. I'm not even gonna go through all this shit. I'm just gonna show you the worst parts about it. Going through the personal internet history. Stretch here saying thanks for all this information they're putting out there. A Go file link of secret recordings and shit like that. All this dirt archive and stuff like that. All these people are obsessed with this one fucking dude on the internet, doing everything they can, posting various images they can collect, everything else they can get their hands on, collecting DMs from various people, coordinating efforts to tear them down. Ecstasy of thinking is here. The first screenshot was the one I took with Stretch later reposted, where she got busted for posting a fake dox. The four others was the shit show that followed, a complete Spergfest. And if I may schizo post for a moment, I think maybe Swagbito is also an alt, in the way he also steps in every conversation and without getting tagged or mentioned. Man. When Fembot apparently got fired from picking trash, LOL. Some cringy tweets, weeb collecting swords, describing sex with emojis. Fembot takes credit for to be the first person to report stuff by using video. Mr. Bang Noodles said some shit. For the record, if you are dealing with Queen of Bants and his 3 to 4 orbers, remember whatever is leaked made public by any of them is just LARPing. The stuff you get when they fuck up with their LARP, or which you get without their intervention, is way more reliable. These are from past DMs I had with them. I had a few more in an old Twitter account, but it got nuked. Looks like Fembot deactivated his original Fembot account. Not sure how long ago this happened, though. He kept it up and redirected people to his current one. Pretty sure this was done recently. Also, this is Blood Toker going at Fembot. And it shows more shit involving this Blood Toker character. I have no idea who that fucking faggot is. But it is interesting to see all these messages here going through. Oh, look, Kleptos is there. Yeah, I see Kleptos in various YouTube chats and stuff like that. Yeah, he's also part of this shit. Ha ha ha, this dude is absolutely schizo. Ha ha, holy shit. If I remember correctly, Brobot was talking about BDSM and showed pictures of his dildos and shit. Yeah, Fembot has been around for a while now. The old account was deactivated because he was going in hard for making a famous YouTube clip channel. And for some reason, wanted a new Twitter account that was more in line with the YouTube with the YouTube channel. That was what he said anyways. The BDSM stuff from Probot was weird. I remember at XDF thinking, I wish I had screenshots of when they were all answering questions for whatever anonymous questioning app was. That shit was painful to read through. I always wondered who would actually ask those questions. Pretty sure it was all the same person. God damn, I wish I had screenshot of those questions, Kleptoast. I know which one you're talking about, too. Also, don't know if it's relevant, but remember it accidentally giving out its in real life TikTok account. Don't know if they scrubbed it already. From Spectre. Here's her talking about how Guardian was harassing her and she didn't want her husband to find out because she's not a white nationalist / white supremacist. I said previously I could ask a friend who was in the army to look into the Guardian's qualifications. How many fucking contacts does Spectre have? Guys, how many fucking contacts does this fucking fake Marine, this guy who's stolen valor, who never served in the military, who faked documents, who forged documents to claim he was in the military, how many times is he going to go ahead and claim he has contacts in every single government division? He has contacts in the FBI, the Pentagon, the Army. This guy is such an internet super sleuth. I mean, he should be like, I don't know, maybe he should use his effort to take down, maybe he should be working for Trump, hunting down Hunter Biden. He's like Rudy Giuliani. Holy shit, this guy. Here's her talking about how Guardian's qualification and claims it serves because he recently released what he claims to be his transcripts of West Point. But my friend came back shortly after this message to say that you don't have any friends, Spectre. If you had friends, you wouldn't be obsessing all day in multiple different Discords doing gay ops on everyone. Get the fuck out of here. What he claimed was his transcripts from West Point, but when my friend came back shortly after this message to say that he couldn't find any information on him at all, Guardian's response was, of course I don't give you real information. Queen of Band just kept calling my friend a black hat hacker, even though I said he wasn't a hacker. He just had access to AKO. No one should believe anything Spectre says. Anyone who believes him is a fucking retard. The guy's been caught lying so many times that everything that guy says is fake. And here's Spectre himself. Well, yes, when someone says they want to dox me and my family after saying Doxing Swati are A-OK, there's some bad blood. Yep, here he is, confirmed, working with his fellow doxers, working in this Discord, this channel in order to go after people. Oh yeah, but HEJAS, I'm supposed to believe that HEJAS did nothing wrong. These are the good guys, but here they are having this server right here. I appreciate you're saying Spectre right. Okay, this is pronounced Spectre or Spectre. It's pronounced either way. If you want me to say Spectre so your autism doesn't get triggered, I can do that for you. Shut the fuck up. Basically, Queen of Bands claimed her husband was a captain in the Marines who was torn up by a machine gun nest in the Middle East. Silver Star material. Dude, you are stolen valor yourself. Shut up. You can't complain about it when someone else steals valor when you're guilty of it yourself. Zoom proved that. Goes on about this person. After she started troll shielding Joaquin, that's not how troll shielding works. When he was trying to dox me, I put out her claims and called him into question openly. And I point out that the military routinely makes huge announcements of this is such a fucking faggot. Is claiming like he has any military or background knowledge of anything at all, whatever. No one believes you. Shut the fuck up, Spectre. Axis Fiver in chat says, Hunter Biden, show me how dedicated you are to W.A.R, to the W.A.R specked tree. Use your feet. DM Steely says Zoom is incapable of proving things. He blew the fuck out of Spectre. And then Lucky Hex says, stop acting like you never doxed anyone, JMK. I don't. I've told people that I've released people's names on my Medium blog back in the day. What the fuck are you on about? When I pointed out that military routinely makes a huge announcement of silver stars being given out, and the only person who managed to do something similar was some Brazilian. He was portrayed in Generation Kill, the Brazilian Marine who was fucking up to the comms speaking Portuguese. Queen of Bants got pissed at me more and spurged out hard. Even tried to tag to FBI on me, claiming I was doxing a currently active duty JSOC operator in Syria. And for simplicity's sake, I'm using her and whatnot for that purpose, not saying it is a chick. Let me see if I can find it on Kiwi Farms. I think that exchange was put on there. Man, I miss FTW. Leonardo Baptiza, that was his name. Queen of Bants kept demanding I leave Lenny alone, like he knew him. And it shows more links and stuff. Here's Klep posts contributing to these gay ops going on here. More images being posted. Highlights. Other shit like that. Stretch himself involved. Turtle involved. Alistair Mycroft involved. Doesn't Fembot live in Florida? Is that what they told us previously? It's 1433. Yep. Spectre contributing to the research. JMK, if you keep taking the internet so serious, you're going to have a heart attack before PPP. Lol. Well, here's the thing. If I can laugh at retards, I can. And if these guys are going to spend hours and hours on time researching one fucking Twitter account, I'm going to fucking laugh at that because it's sad and pathetic. And by the way, as far as taking things too seriously goes, yeah, things should be taken a little bit seriously if people are going to have all these supposed moral principles and stances. These guys are hypocrites. PPP is like, I should be this moral bastion. We should put Christianity out there into the open. I don't see you giving him shit for that. You're telling me I take the internet too seriously? Shut the fuck up. I don't see you going after Nick or Kata, who scammed people out of hundreds of thousands of dollars, taking the internet too seriously. You don't laugh though, man. You just scream down the mic. Okay, fair criticism. Maybe I should laugh more often. But I'm not going to force a laugh when it's not real. That's not my style. And the truth is, like, if I take things too seriously, I really don't give a shit. I don't. Reminder, Fembot is cool with doxing. Ooh, you said the magic word. And then they're looking up some random people that... Doesn't this contradict the idea that Fembot's a man? So do what you will with this, but it sounds like the LARP they live in. All I know is that as soon as I mentioned those two names, I got instant blocked. The first test account got flagged seconds after mentioning the name. Whoa boy, at least it's not Bants. Fembot might not be Bants, but now she's going to go into panic mode, fearing her in real life is gonna get tied into her online life, just like Aiden. Or those are pics of other people he used for his LARPing at some point, like Bants did. At this point, I don't even know anymore. Links more tweets. You have some troll claiming to have proof on anything. Okay. I didn't fake any of this shit. Multiple people were there in that server. It's already been confirmed. People know about this. I don't fake shit. This is all real. Period. Check these recordings of Bant's Ops server. Let's go with that. Yeah, I totally faked this, guys. I spent hours and hours in HTML forging all this. This upload doesn't exist. Should have been downloaded. Give me a moment. Have a nice Hunter Biden with sunglasses for you. All right, let's go back to that. JMK, you fake a lot of things. No, I don't. But no, none of this is fake. This is all real. They're all doing this LARPing shit. And if you think it's fake, if you think I've been had, if you think I've been duped, that my secret agent that gave this to me is just made this all up, then go ahead. You can make that case, but there's nothing there to prove that. In fact, all these people will tell you that it's real. JMK, you're a fake Catholic. No, I'm not. I don't get why you think that. All right. Is there any more useful comments in chat? See, there's arguments over wrenching. I don't wrench people except those who I think are actually competent to be moderators. Who's your secret agent? I have secret agents everywhere. That's the thing. I've said this on streams multiple times. I don't get why you act surprised. All right, let me see if there's any other useful comments. What do you think of Hitler? I think Hitler was a really bad dude. I know that's a really hot, extreme take to have. Let's see. JMK made this in assembly, doesn't need HTML. No, guys, it's real. No, I'm not handing out wrenches to random people. JMK understands the old ways. Yep, that is true. Hot take from oh shit in chat. I don't. I think Hitler did nothing wrong. You're free to have that opinion, but I think that I don't care to address it. Like, if you think Hitler did nothing wrong, in all seriousness, okay. That is a really good independent thought you got there. Very special. 4 stars. The speds at HEJAS do not understand the old ways, thus they shall fail. Yeah. Let's see. Is Israel real? Is how I'm going to interpret that question. I believe so. You can find it on a map. I don't see why you would doubt its existence. Alright, I just wanted to get this out there, because, really, this is really fucking pathetic. This is Spergy, pathetic, and it just shows that all these people are so full of shit. Let's hang on a second. John, I'm from Brazil, and when you showed that caused problems for fellow Brazilians, I got worried. Since most of this is going on in America mostly. Oh, yeah. The death of the white race. Yeah, okay. Yeah, big problem. Okay. Grimcheers asks, did you look more into what the Pope is saying? No, I really haven't time for that. The Pope has made various statements that have been very tolerant and very progressive towards the gays in the past. I don't agree with the Pope. I think he's just completely wrong about this shit. Let's see. Richard Head 2.0 says, Protestants built America. Counterpoint. The Protestants that were fighting the British in America were bankrolled by the Catholic monarchies of France and Spain. France and Spain also helped Americans out in major battles, including the retaking of Florida, including in Yorktown. Yeah. And at least two of the founding fathers were in fact Catholics. There was John Carroll and his brother, whose name I forget. So yeah, no, Catholics were instrumental, frankly, in founding America. All right. Before we end things, I'm going to look at something. Let's see. Give me a second. LOL, is JMK hiding in our server? Ah ha 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 ha. No, I'm just got some logs of your server, you know, doing a little doxing, doing a little gay ops, doing a little spurgy, autistic investigatory work. Alright, gonna close things out here. And yeah, it's gonna end. I think that's gonna wrap things up. Covering more of PPP, be covering more of his autism, more of his dumb shit. Oh wait, one more thing. I got a comment from the Brit Cuck in chat. It was a British Civil War. America was built by Protestants. Go cry more. The facts of the matter is that Catholics were again instrumental to founding America. France bankrolled the armies of America. The Spanish crown bankrolled the armies of America, etc. JMK is unmasking your Doxing server autistically when calling you an autist. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Good job. JMK, the king of autistic detectives, wins again. Yep. All right. Richard Head says, cry about the truth. Dude, I'm sorry you don't understand American history and want to go meme up how great Protestants are, when the truth of the matter is American Protestants wouldn't even be a thing if the Catholics didn't want to go ahead and dunk on the British crown, which betrayed Rome because their head of state wanted to have an illicit affair. A Brit Bong in chat says that British are better than Americans. Yeah, how's that working out for them? Their nation's being overrun by Muslims with Muslim courts. They're deciding Muslim Sharia law rulings. They've got what else is there about it? They have censorship laws about hate speech and stuff. Where if your pug does a Nazi salute, you go to jail. You have to have a license or a license for everything. You have to go ahead and be a subject to the British crown. Yeah, Protestants, Brits, so base, so Chad, so much better than America, where you have things like gun rights, freedom to say whatever the fuck you want, and a whole bunch of other shit. Protestants wouldn't be a thing if we didn't fix Catholicism? What? What's to fix about Catholicism? Nothing. Your values are Protestant values? No, my values are not Protestant at all. What are you talking about? I don't think you understand what you're talking about. Trifox asks, who are you voting for, John? At this point, I am voting for the Catholic Joe Biden. Hang on a second, this question is confusing. I'm going to try to read it, though. Are your women ridiculously thirsty? They come here to get hooked up with yours truly. I have noticed that there's a bunch of people who have this really obsessive addiction to, like, coming on my streams and commenting on it. They're free to do that, but, I mean, come up with some better material. Some of you guys tonight have come up with some good dunks and some bants, but there's been, like, someone like Stretch, he is so bad at this. Like, it's so obvious, and he's desperate for attention and clout. Your free speech came from the Protestant church. No, it didn't. What are you the Protestants don't just have one church. They have several churches under different competing monarchs. And they burned more heretics in their time than the Catholics did within that same time period. That's a fact. The Protestants aren't these big freedom advocates. They're all for monarchy and stuff. It wasn't until the Ameriprots started saying that it was all about freedom. People like you and Fuentes are traitors to your heritage. Let me read that again. People like you and Fuentes are traitors to your heritage. No. I don't see this argument being at all valid. Firstly, Fuentes' heritage is Mexican, so he's clearly abided by his good old Catholic faith. Secondly, as for me, my ancestors are predominantly from Ireland and Italy. Both Catholic nations. I don't understand how I'm betraying my heritage by rejecting Protestantism and pointing out all the flaws with it. Aren't I keeping up with my heritage by doing that? Kemenoto God asks, JMK is Mexican? No, I'm not. Fuentes is Mexican. Okay. EarJuice wants to claim I'm Mexican. Okay, you can believe him if you like. I really don't care. I'll say it again. You and Fuentes are traitors to your heritage. Okay, we got to get Richard Head on because this is really unfair. Richard Head has been making some really good, solid arguments in chat, and all I've been doing is making fun of him. And that's really unfair of me. Arguments like how I'm betraying my heritage is such a based and red-pilled argument that really refutes everything I said about it. We're going to go ahead and have Richard Head on if we can get him. I'm going to send him an invite link, and he can go ahead and prove me wrong about how bad and awful I am. And how based Protestants are. That'll be fun. Okay. I'm just going to post a link in the chat. There you go. Richard Head. There you go. You got a link in the chat. Come on stream and we'll have a little discussion about this. American values are Protestant values. I think I should remember, to Protestants, the Empire of Brazil, a Catholic monarchy was as it was. Man, guys, you gotta spell properly. Doesn't take long to few simple spelling and grammar stuff. I think I should remember to Protestants I think I should remind Protestants the Empire of Brazil, a Catholic monarchy, was soon to be international superpower. We were the first in many things. So yeah, Catholicism rules. Based comment. Akira says, bro, JMK was doxxed on Enchan. He is clearly not a Mexican. You are thinking about the other Sargon A-log. How is it that I got someone from my chat that can remember that? Although he gets it slightly wrong. The dox proper was not posted on Enchan. It was linked by Enchan. But yeah, good memory there. We made your country. Okay, sure. You took all the money from Catholic monarchs. You had Catholics fight and die for you. You had 2 Catholic founding fathers. But all the Protestants, it was all the Protestants that built America. And Catholics did nothing at all, whatever, to help you guys out. Even though if it wasn't for our money and our men and our boys that died for you, you wouldn't have a nation. You wouldn't have the nation that we share. I thought U.S. was founded by people getting away from the religious dogma of Europe. In part, but not entirely. There were many Spanish settlements that occurred in America, including California, Florida, up the East Coast, particularly in the Carolinas, as an example. New Orleans was founded by Catholics. The French came here. I think the Dutch were reformers at that point, I think. They may have been Catholic when they first started. And yeah, the colonization happened for a variety of different reasons. It wasn't strictly due to religious persecution, although some of it was religious persecution, particularly Protestants running away from other Protestants who were persecuting them. My English is a bit bad. Sorry, dude. Oh, Vaz, I'm Fred, a.k.a. Clifford Unger. Sorry for being here, friend. No apologies needed. Catholic Boys, the Proud Boys. No, I don't like the Proud Boys. It's founded by sodomite degenerate Gavin McGinnis. Fuck that guy. Catholics sat in their palaces counting their children a diddle while the Protestants did all the work. England built America. What are you going on about? All right. Well, Richard Head, for all his logic and sound arguments and reasoning, doesn't want to come on stream in order to defend his base Protestantism. It was a British Revolution, and they built their values from the Protestant Church. The British Empire during the American Revolution were the bad guys. We killed and fought the redcoats in America. You idiot. Like, seriously. The very war was a rebuke of British imperialism. How the fuck do you have this take that is just so wrong? Did you never open a history book in your entire life? Do they still teach history in schools, I wonder? Damn. I'm already talking to you. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, but you're wrong on everything. Like, I just don't get it. Without the Great British, you wouldn't have America. Okay. What anime are you watching, John? I haven't been watching any anime lately. I have a list of anime that I want to watch probably after the election season's over, because that's where most of my time has been spent watching it. Okay. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think that wraps everything up. This is actually quite fun. We're gonna do this again in the future. I just get sick of PPP going on and on and on about dumb shit that's just completely wrong. Okay. All right. That's it for now. I don't know when the next stream will be. I'm planning on doing one on election night. If you guys want to come and see that instead of watching Ralph's show or Fuentes' show, or PPP the Canadian might do a stream on that. I don't give a fuck. I'll give guys an alternative. I'll have you my takes. I'll invite people on the show in order to give theirs, because I don't want it to be a hug box. So election night, there will probably be a stream. I'm not going to 100% guarantee it, but I really want to do it. Aside from that, I don't know when the next stream will be. We'll cover more PPP content. I don't know if we'll cover EarJuice again, but if they do something notable or noteworthy, maybe then we'll cover them. Hopefully PPP or Josh. Yeah, we should probably hit Josh more. People have been asking me to hit Josh harder. I probably should get to that, because that guy is basically like cancer, as are a lot of these people. So, in any event, you guys all have a good night. Except if you're British. Otherwise, everyone else, have a good night.